Hi everyone, my name is Laura McMillan, and I go by Laura, and this is my introduction of myself into our class. Um, okay, so I'll start answering the questions. I got my undergrad degree at Baylor University. I graduated in 2014, and so that's where I got my undergrad. So sick and bears. Then, what type of master's degree? So, I'm seeking an MED in the history department. So, my degree is actually from the history department, but I'm doing a master's in education instead of a master's of arts. I spend most of my time in the history department. I am a teaching assistant for the history department, and so that's kind of where you'll find me most days. I am not currently certified, so that's why I'm doing the MED, not only because I love teaching and want to teach, but so that I can also get certified so that I can teach in the schools. My content area and grade level. I am getting certified in secondary history. Grade level, it just kind of depends on where they need me. I would love to do world history, which is the 10th grade level, but more realistically, there's a lot of space for American history teachers, which I love as well. So anything would really be great. What about my content area am I most passionate about? I really, really love history of women, of gender, of race, things like that I feel sometimes get lost in the curriculum for high school history. A lot of times we focus on names and dates and boring things that really aren't all that important in the grand scheme of things. More important to history is, what it tells us about ourselves and our society and how we interact with others. And so that I think is something that I'm really passionate about, is kind of conveying that to my students, that history actually does have, a purpose other than, oh, you memorize these dates and these names. I currently live at this apartment that you see behind me in San Marcos, Texas. I live off of Ocarina, so I'm close to campus, so that's a good thing. What other classes I'm taking? So I am a teaching assistant for History 1310, which is the first part of American history. I am kind of a special teaching assistant in the history department because I actually do a discussion section on Fridays, so that's a little bit different there. Let's see. So I'm TAing for that, so I kind of take that class, sort of, kind of. I'm taking a general research seminar, so I'll have to be doing research. I'm doing research at the Texas Collection up in Waco. Let's see, what else am I taking? I'm taking 5370 and 5363, so both of those classes, and then I'm taking a 4380, which is in the history department, which is techniques for history teachers. So that's what I'm taking this semester. So it's a pretty full semester for me, so I'm gonna be doing the best I can. Okay, my current employment position, as I said, I am a TA for the history department, so that's what I do. So I spend a lot of time on campus. My favorite hobby, music, book, or activity, I love watching movies. That's something that I really love to do. I also really love to bake, so if anyone ever needs a pick-me-up, just let me know. I love to bake, and I love to bake and give it to other people so that I don't have to eat it all. So just let me know if you are interested in that. Why have I chosen teaching as a career? So my journey to teaching has been long. So I have always wanted to be a teacher, but people convinced me that I didn't. And so I actually went to graduate school to get my PhD in history and be a researcher and do research and things like that. And I just didn't love it. What I did love was being a TA. And so I quit my graduate program and I came down here and I started being a teacher, and I absolutely love it. I taught this summer, I taught all last year, I taught while I was up getting my PhD, so I've had a lot of experience, and it gives me joy. And so that's kind of my journey. So I'm glad to meet you all. Sorry, this is kind of long. I hope you all have a wonderful semester, and I can't wait to interact with you.